Hey there, so literally the other day, the Lokiceratops got revealed for Jurassic World Evolution 3, and I've already seen people complaining about it on Twitter, which is really, really weird. Because if you ask me, it is amazing. The Lokiceratops is a really unique ceratopsian, which, listen, I think we can all agree ceratopsians are really cool, and the fact we didn't even get one, like, a single new one, except for Microceratops. I think that one isn't Microceratops. It's one of those two. But like big sort of bulky ceratopsians. The fact we didn't get a single one of those throughout the entirety of Jurassic World Evolution 2's lifespan. I'm not including Stegoceratops because even as a fan of that thing, it's ugly as all hell. It was really surprising, and Lokiceratops looks beautiful, and it is a huge step in the right direction for the evolution series, because obviously, you've got the like Jurassic World style, which obviously doesn't look that good. I mean, look at Baryonyx, man. That's rough what they did to my boy, because Baryonyx looks really cool. And it's kind of rough what they've done with all the ceratopsians as well. Pachyrhinosaurus does look cool. Don't think I've used it once past the first year of the game, and that is maybe just because it's no longer that cool. It's like a new toy, Oh, everyone wanted Pachyrhinosaurus. Like, I really want Pachyrhinosaurus, but it was just really lumpy, and I feel like if they'd released it at the end of the game's lifespan, it would probably be like the top ceratopsian to use, but instead it's going to be Lokiceratops in Evolution 3. Because it's paleo-accurate, right? And paleo-accuracy is like a huge thing in the paleontology community and like the Jurassic community. Because, like, listen, like, I think some of the Jurassic designs are cool. Like, I'd like to be more accurate, but I still think, like, the Jurassic T-Rex looks cool, right? And obviously that was, like, accurate for the time. Obviously we've got new data now saying, it had feathers, which is what we get with a feathered T-Rex. Please make it a variant frontier. Please let me give it more than just the kind of ugly skin it has in Evolution 2. Please. Although, honestly, I'm probably going to do another, like, rant video like this on variants. But, anyways, the paleo-accuracy of the Lokiceratops is beautiful. The horn stuff on the frill, I think it's frill. That looks amazing, right? And then obviously, like, the skins. You've not got the frontier splotches, which is amazing, and the skins from what we've seen look really cool, and the skin texture itself looks really good. I do not envy the people who have to texture these dinosaurs, though, because Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm on a game design course. I've tried doing, like, scale textures before. Oh. But Lokiceratops looks great, and it's got my favourite thing of all. It's a ceratopsian without elephant feet, because a huge issue with so many of the ceratopsians they've given us, like the Triceratops, is it just kind of looks like an elephant with a Triceratops head thrown on it. And I really hope in Evolution 3 the 1993 skin becomes a variant that we can put skins on, because I personally like that a lot more. No, it's still got its issues, but it just looks better than the Jurassic World Triceratops, because they've all got these really thick feet and really bulky bodies, and like, if they were bulky, you can see Lokiceratops has some bulk, but it's nice and slender. I think the beak looks amazing, and like, Lokiceratops on top of like Guanlong and Microceratops, it looks good, okay? And again, like the patterning, like you can see the stripes on the horn and that, and I'm fairly certain as well you can see the difference between the male and female. The male has a bigger frill, and like bigger horns as well on the frill, and more colours, and I think even patterning on the horns, which I don't think is on the females. And it looks amazing. And then the young ones as well, the juveniles, that's the word. The juveniles as well look really good, but I think all the juveniles look really good, and I'm happy to see, they're not just showing off the new species, they're showing off the new species plus what the juveniles look like, which, obviously, we've not yet had any new species be confirmed that don't have juveniles, so honestly, it's looking like most species now will have juveniles, and, I think they're really adorable, and honestly, I really hope we can keep them as juveniles, but I'm just still, like, ecstatic. Like, the face looks amazing, the body looks amazing. It's not got like a really weird long tail. It's got the shorter tail, which Ceratopsians did have. But I have seen people complain because it's too paleo accurate, which is weird because, like, the things please do correct me if I'm wrong. My paleontology knowledge is like kind of hit and miss, right? I know a lot of like my knowledge is wide as an ocean, deep as a swimming pool, though. I'm fairly certain it was actually properly. It was discovered before Evolution 2 wrapped up development, but I'm fairly certain it was only discovered after it wrapped up development. Editing me will throw up when it was discovered and when it was first described and that, because discovered and described are different things. But so it's really cool to see that they put it in, because obviously it must be very recently made and very fresh. And I'm just really happy they're showing it off, because obviously Ceratopsians are really popular, and all the Ceratopsians we got in Evolution 1 and Evolution 2 look kind of ass. And I'm also looking forward to it because it's probably a new rig as well, because it's so much thinner. But again, I don't get the people complaining about paleo accuracy, because, like, I get it. It doesn't look just like a Jurassic. Like, it doesn't look like a Jurassic design, right? But if you ask me, it looks like an evolution design. Which is really hard to explain, but, like, it fits with the Jurassic franchise, but it's definitely something, like, not from the movies. Which, like, you can see with, like, I think Jailopterus was in Rebirth, which, like, minor spoiler, but does anyone really care? It's, like, I think it's literally in the background. And for certain, they didn't even give it proto-feathering, so it just looks like an ugly, scaly mass of flying flesh. Whereas, again, with the Lokiceratops, if they'd made it bulkier, I feel like a lot of people would complain, because that's kind of all they give us. But it looks to be medium-sized, probably the size of, like, a little bit smaller than Ankylosaurus, which Ankylosaurus is pretty big. And, again, just the paleo accuracy looks amazing, and the people complaining, saying, oh, if I wanted to, mess around with paleo-accurate dinosaurs, I'd play Prehistoric Kingdom. No, you wouldn't. Because, look, like, the paleo-accurate dinosaurs of Prehistoric Kingdom look amazing, and I would kill to have paleo-accurate Parasaurolophus from Prehistoric Kingdom in the Evolution franchise. But, like, I don't get people saying that they should go play Prehistoric Kingdom. I'm like, because Prehistoric Kingdom and Jurassic World Evolution 3, especially Evolution 3 and Prehistoric Kingdom, they'll be very different. They're both modular building games, but they'll be different. And, frankly, I'd fuck with both fucking Lokiceratops being in both the games. But, like, I don't like the divide that seems to be happening between some of the community, between paleo accuracy and theme park monsters. Because if you ask me, I think the paleo accuracy makes sense. Because Jurassic Park, for the time, was very paleo accurate, right? Like, most people back then didn't even think dinosaurs were, like, the ancestors to birds, right? Well, not even ancestors, because, like, I feel like saying a dinosaur is the ancestor to a bird. Well, dinosaurs are the ancestors to birds. It's like saying you're the descendant of your grandpa, or, like, your grandpa's your, like, ancestor, because, like, yeah, duh. And they kind of gambled on that, and they were right. And obviously now we know a lot of the stuff isn't paleo accurate, mainly the whole, like, we know for a fact they have feathers, especially with the feather we found in Amber. So, if you ask me, I think it still fits. Because the issue you had with, like, the Jurassic World designs is they were kind of going for, it is kind of paleo accurate, but, we're trying to do paleo accurate like how Jurassic Park did paleo accurate, where it's accurate, but not really. But the difference is Jurassic Park had the excuse of it was 30 years ago. Well, no, it was like 22 years ago at the time. And, I really am glad they're not trying to, like, Jurassic Worldify the Lokiceratops, because we've seen what they've tried doing with, like, is it the Elasmus? Or... I don't know. We've seen what they've done with the marine stuff, though, like Liopleurodon. Oh my god, what did they do to my boy? Honestly, I hope Liopleurodon's part of the cut roster. But anyways, this has been my ramble. Sorry if it, like, doesn't make sense. I just seen a couple of tweets that really annoyed me, and I just kind of wanted to rant in video form. Sorry for minimal editing, but again, this is just like a rant video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, I guess. See ya.